Welcome to the channel. This is Madhu. I bought this DJI Spark drone last year and I've been flying this drone for a while. Whenever I go on road trips to make the travel vlogs, to take the aerial cinematic footages, I use this drone. When I bought this drone, I made a lot of mistakes and I thought of sharing my experience so that you don't make the same mistakes when you buy the drone and when you're trying to fly. Mistake number 1. I know the excitement when we buy the drone, when we open the box and we just want to instantly fly it. I did the same thing. I bought the drone, I unboxed it here at home and I instantly connected the drone to my mobile remote and all that and I flew it. Where? Inside the home. And I crashed it on multiple times and it costed me all the 4 propellers. Now these are all the new propellers which I replaced and I got it from US. So don't fly the drone at home if you are a beginner. Mistake number 2. Symbol of peace. When we start flying this drone outside, we are always curious. Even I was curious to check how far this drone can fly. And I started to fly away from me. I was literally scared when I was getting it back. Don't try to check how far this drone can fly, because what happens is the fully charged battery would work for around 12 to 13 minutes. And if you fly this for around 2 to 3 miles away from you guys, either you will lose the signal or you will not be able to get the drone back, because battery might drain and drone might land anywhere or crash. And on the higher altitude, the wind direction changes constantly and your drone has to struggle a lot to come back. The chances are very less to get your drone back. Just do not try to check how far this drone can fly. You may not get this back again. Mistake number 3. I did this. Do not fly this drone in night. You will not be able to figure out the trees or any electric cables as such. Don't fly this at night. Mistake number 4. When you're traveling, I travel a lot. When you go to hill station, you get a beautiful view and you want to capture that beautiful place through your drone to get some aerial cinematic shots. I did the same thing. The common mistake what we make is we just fly the drone. First, we need to figure out the wind direction. If you're flying the drone along with the wind direction, the chances are very less to get your drone back, because the wind will take away your drone. If you're trying to get it back, it has to struggle against the wind and the wind keep on pushing it back or to the other side. You'll not be able to get that back and you will miss the drone. The idea is you have to fly the drone against the wind. It will be easy for you to get the drone back because it will come along with the wind. It will not battle against the wind. So just keep that in your mind. Tip number 5. This drone is not waterproof or water resistant. This is a machine with sensors and all that stuff. Just don't try to fly the drone in rain. You're going to lose the drone. Mistake number 6. The point that I'm going to share that with you is even mentioned in DJI manual or on DJI website. The thing is, you should not fly this drone nearby to huge metal objects, because this drone might shut down all of a sudden, it will fall and you will crash your drone. Mistake number 7. Never ever try to fly this drone between the high tension electric cables or electric wires. Some guys want to do some experiments, just imagine that these two are the high tension electric cables. They want to fly this drone between those two cables and all that stuff. Don't do that. You'll not be able to gauge that properly, and don't mess with the electric wires. You're going to lose your drone. Mistake number 8. If you're a beginner, just don't fly this drone below the building or just 2 or 3 feet above the building, or trying to fly this between the branches of a tree or too low on somewhere on the street or in the jungle. You will definitely crash. Don't do such experiments. Mistake number 9. Or I would like to call it as a trick or a tip number 9. When our battery is at 30% or below 30%, the drone will choose to land automatically. I suggest always try to manually land the drone so that you will have the control. Again, I would like to call it as a tip or a trick number 10. When you're flying this drone, your focus will be into your mobile screen. You'll be framing the shot and flying the drone looking at your mobile screen, and you might not spot the drone when you're flying it. I always suggest you to have a spotter. Just ask your friend, a family member to help you to spot the drone when you're flying. If you're flying, looking at the screen, let that person spot the drone so that that person can give the instructions like, hey, there's a tree, there's a building or a bird flying next to that. Just stop it. So that you can listen to that guy and be very careful. If you're a professional, you can do both the things at a time. But if you're a beginner, just have a spotter. Even if you're a professional, I always prefer to have a spotter. That's better. If you're flying the drone above 100 meter, if you take your eyes off the drone and look at your mobile screen, then you again look at the drone, it disappears. if it will be so small, above 100 meters, you will not be able to spot it properly and you will panic. So it's better to have a spotter so that guy can spot the drone and help you to take the footages. Mistake number 11, specifically in DJI Spark, they don't insert the battery properly and they fly it. What happens is, it will take off around 10 feet and all of a sudden it will fall and crash. You will lose your drone. Mistake number 12, listen to me very carefully. Without having the proper permission, never ever try to fly your drone at UNESCO identified historical monuments like Hampi, Badami, Aihole, Pattadakal, just to name a few. There are so many other restricted areas like airport. Anyways, your DJI map has got the list of all those places and it has got the auto update in that particular app. Whenever you are going to that location, automatically the app will not allow you to fly the drone. That is a different story. But at the heritage places, just be very careful. Without permission, don't fly it. If you're trying to fly it, you are going to have very bad experience. They might seize your drone. The last point, mistake number 13, and I would like to call it as a precaution. Do not fly this drone nearby to birds. Let them have their peaceful fly. Just don't try to experiment it flying towards the bird or an eagle. If the birds are getting agitated, like eagles, they might come and attack and destroy your drone. They have got powerful claws and they can just attack, catch the drone and fly away somewhere. So just be very careful. It's always fun to fly the drone and to add the cinematic footages to your vlog or travel video or filmmaking whatsoever. It gives pleasure for the viewers to watch it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. By the way, I've even uploaded 2 more videos about how to fly this drone practically outdoor and what all are the modes in that drone, like sports mode, circular mode, panoramic mode, droney shots and all that. And you can just watch those videos, you will get an idea about how to use the drone, specifically this DJI drone. There is another tutorial where you can see the camera settings of this drone in the remote and the gimbal setting, how to use the gap, what are all the useful settings which we can implement so that we'll get some good cinematic shots using this small drone. You can go ahead and watch it. I have tagged the links in the description below. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Happy flying.